Hello, everyone. This is Teresa Satchel, visionary founder of Kingdom Legacy Partnerships. I have Ms. Maxine Phillips on with me. Welcome.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to just go over with everyone, our followers and audience, that, during this time of this pandemic, we are speaking to entrepreneurs that can give us, just valuable information, valuable tips, resources that will help us during this time. So yesterday we actually spoke to Miss Nawana Stevens, who's a teacher and entrepreneur, and she gave some wonderful tips for parents that have kids at home and what to do with them. So today we're speaking with Miss Maxine Phillips, and I just wanted you to introduce yourself, who you are, what you do.
Well, hello, everyone, and thank you so much for Kingdom Legacy Partnership for this opportunity to share with you. I am Maxine Phillips, as Teresa said. I am the owner of GAMMS Unlimited, which is a life and career coaching company. Yes, we work with adults as well as youth. And what do we do? Well, some of the things that we do is we help you to identify who you are, discover your natural abilities, and then how do you map that into your career plan or your life aspirations? We love you to find your purpose and passion. That's what we do here. And of course, we're going to be transitioning into our new name, which is going to be Levelless. Because
Yes.
when you know who you are and you know all these things about you, the sky is not the limit. So you're levelless, you can achieve anything you want to achieve. And so that's the direction that we are taking our company.
That is so wonderful. I'm so excited about that, and excited about what you do. And so I know me and you have been speaking about resumes, and you help people also prepare their resumes as well.
Yes, yes.
And because you're considered the job expert, the job search expert,
Yeah.
and you've been, and human resources is in your background also too.
Yes.
So I know you've been in a lot of years in the corporate world. So why is it important now for people to work on their resumes?
This is an ideal time. And yes, we're forced into this situation, but you can make good use of your time. One of the things that I always tell individuals is, why not update your resume? If you don't have a resume, why not create a compelling resume? You have the time to really sit down and think about your achievements. Many times individuals are trying to get a resume get it completed really fast because they're in a situation where they have to find a job right away. Well, we're all forced to be inside one way or the other. So now you have a little downtime. So take this time to start thinking about three things. One, what type of role do you truly want to be responsible for? What are some of the responsibilities in that role? And then two, some achievements. Start documenting those stories, those achievements, things that you've not even thought about were important. But when you get with me, guess what? I start drilling you and drilling you and drilling you. And before long, you're going to start thinking about achievements that you forgot about 2 or 3 years ago. But they are critical. They are important. They're notable achievements that you need to be able to put on the resume. And then three, what companies would you like to start looking at, exploring, getting to know? Getting to find out, do what you bring to the table, your natural abilities, your gifts, your skills, your values, what company does it match? Do your research now. Explore different companies. Look at what they offer. Does your values match their values? That's critical. And
Wow,
so those are just a few things that we'll talk about when you start talking about resumes.
that's awesome. That's awesome. So do you have any tips or any information or things that you may have noticed dealing with a lot of people like your clients and stuff in regards to resumes?
Yes, I do. One of the things is they do not give themselves credit for things that they have accomplished. They think they're not important. And so with me, when they start working on the resume, really the resume is the last thing we work on. And we work probably about 10 to 15 hours together, but only the last 5 hours do we spend on resumes. And you're like, what? Why so much time? It's important for you to get to know who you are. And that resume needs to shine. It needs to show who you actually are, your personality, the values, your passion. It needs to be brought forth actually on that resume. So when the recruiter reads it, they can easily say, oh, wow, I can tell she's passionate about this, or she's passionate about helping people, or she's passionate about project management or teaching or whatever it is that you're passionate about. It's going to come through on that resume, and it should shine, and it should stand right in their face immediately. Because guess what? You only get 6 seconds. When they look at your resume, they're only going to look at it for 6 seconds. And you don't want to say, A, pal, they go into it. Nah, they didn't put enough achievements on that resume. Or C, see you later, and they don't ever look back at that resume. We want you to always be in the A, pal. I want you to always be where they come back and they look at that resume and they say, we need to interview this person. The other thing about a resume that I have noticed, they are not matching their actual role and responsibilities with the actual job description that they looked at. The two should mirror each other. So if a company wants you to have certain skills and responsibilities, make sure that you document that on the resume. Because you're going to have to probably go through an applicant tracking system. Now, don't just put the words in the resume just because these words appear on that job description. You need to actually have an achievement that demonstrates that you've actually done what the job description is requiring of you. And know your stories. Know your stories inside and out. Know, I'll call it drive your car. Now,
interesting. Drive
are
your
you gonna
car.
drive? And they used long time ago, they used to have Pintos, the Ford Pintos. Not that it's a bad car, but it's a car that, sometimes you had a lot of problems with. Or are you gonna drive a Mercedes, a Lexus, a Lamborghini, Tesla? What is it that you're gonna be driving? And I always say drive the top of the line, because that's exactly who you are. You are a top talent. And that's how you want your resume to reflect, is your top talent. So what does CAR mean? CAR means C is challenge. What challenge did you encounter that you were able to resolve that problem? And once you resolve the problems, that means that you took A, actions. And you need to be able to tell what those actions were that you took. And after the actions, what were your results based on the actions that you took? And that's why I say, drive your car. And many times when I do that, you remember when you're in the interview to drive your car, or when you're creating your resume, oh, Miss Maxine said to drive my car. So what kind of car am I driving? So that's how you start telling your stories actually on the resume.
That is awesome. That is so awesome. Because now I still remember what you just said: challenges, actions, and results.
Exactly.
Right?
You're doing what?
Driving my car.
That's what we're looking at, driving your car. That's right.
Oh, that is awesome. Now, I know you've been speaking about this upcoming resume workshop in April. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, I am going to be offering a free resume workshop. Listen, we already know that we're confined, and we already know that we're stretching our dollars. And I used to tell my husband, I say, I can take a penny and turn it into a dime. And so that's what I want to help, the general public to do, is to update your resume. If you do not have an updated resume, then start thinking about some of the things that I just mentioned today. What are some of the roles and responsibilities? And that's going to be a part of the workshop. So we'll start out with the 1 hour workshop. We're going to give a high level overview on the things that you need to have in your resume. What type of resume? And then, do you need chronological? Do you need, it needs to be some kind of sequential order. So what type of layout do you need? How many pages of a resume do you need? What do you put on categories on the resume? Do you put columns on the resume? Do you put all these fancy fonts and all these fancy colors on a resume? And if you do, trust me, it's not going to make it through the applicant tracking system. So we need to talk about that. The other thing about the workshop is the fact that this is my way of giving back. I love helping individuals do their resume, because that resume tells their story. and they leave a legacy even in that resume. So that's what I'm all about, is transforming generations and bridging legacies as well. So this is my way of giving individuals that need to update their resume an opportunity to update their resume. So be prepared, always be prepared. So when an opportunity presents itself, guess what? You can take advantage of it.
Yes.
But if you're
Yes.
not prepared, then you're going to find yourself in a situation and they need your resume and it's not ready. So now it's a rush job. So let's not rush and do the resume. Let's take our time and make it very compelling and let it tell the story of exactly who you are.
That is so awesome. Wow. So this workshop, as well as your services, how can people find you so that they can be able to stay updated on these, these events and workshops, and just if they want some of your services?
Well, we will advertise on Eventbrite because it's a free workshop. And you can also connect with me. It's all about making every connection count. So connect with me on LinkedIn or Facebook. So you can connect with me on those two particulars. And of course, as well as my website now, www.GAMMSunlimited.com.
Great. And then you have GAMS Unlimited Facebook, right? Y'all have a Facebook
Yes.
page as well.
And then
Awesome.
Maxine Phillips at LinkedIn.
Okay, great. Wow. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate your expertise. I appreciate what you're doing for the community and just making this available during this time. So people can be prepared once things, settle, they'll have their resume and be prepared to, just submit their resumes to those jobs that you're talking about or speaking about that they're looking for. So is there any last words you want to share?
Of course, because the other thing that came to mind is when we say when this thing settles, we don't know what the outcome is going to be. It could be that you're going to find yourself doing more of a virtual resume interviewing, or submitting your resume and then interviewing. And so the world has not totally stopped. It has come to a screeching halt a little bit, but I still think companies are going to start maybe advertising for jobs. When that happens again, you need to be ready. So let's not wait to get ready. James Brown used to say, if you stay ready, you don't have to worry about getting ready.
Right. Yes.
So I believe in staying ready. So have that mindset to stay ready, no matter what the opportunity is, that you're ready to be able to submit your resume, or you'll be able to interview, or you might even be able to help someone else. It's about making connections and building relationships.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And make sure you guys go on the website, GAMS Unlimited website. Everything is posted for you, and it'll be also on this page. When the workshop does come out, we will post the flyer on our page, our Kingdom Legacy Partnerships Facebook page, so that everyone can take advantage of that opportunity to get their resumes done. So
do register. We will require registration.
Okay.
Just so that we'll know who's going to be attending.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you again.
Thank you. And thank you for doing this and allowing the general public to understand what we, the business owners, are doing here to help them. We appreciate you.
Yes. Well, you have a great day, and I'll look forward to speaking to you again.
All right. Until then, let's do the fist bump.
All right.
Bye. All right, take care. Bye-bye.